Also due tonight at 6, some alarming numbers concerning eviction notices in Erie County, and specifically in the city of Buffalo. While renters were safe from losing their homes during the height of the pandemic because of a moratorium on those evictions, that is no longer the case.
And as our nonprofit partners with Investigative Post found out, landlords have been making up for that lost time in recent months. Here's reporter WGRZ-TV with the story.
Erie County judges have issued over 3,900 eviction warrants, allowing landlords to forcibly remove tenants from their apartments. 3/4 of those warrants involve properties in the city of Buffalo, mostly on the east side.
Kings County, or Brooklyn, is the only county in the state with more eviction warrants, meaning Erie County issued more than Manhattan, Queens, or the Bronx, all of which have much larger populations. It didn't used to be that way. In 2019, Erie County ranked 6th in the state. There's no one cause for Buffalo's high eviction rate, but it begins with poverty.
Buffalo is one of the poorest cities in the nation, with nearly 3 in 10 of its residents living below the poverty line. As a result, home ownership is weak here in East Buffalo. More than half of renters spend more than 30% of their income on housing.
If you look at the median household income of black renters, it's only about $24,000, $25,000 a year. And when your incomes are that low and you are charged high rents, you're paying 35, 45, 55% of your income on one commodity. And as a consequence of that, you have much fewer dollars to spend on other items, food, medicine, clothing.
While there are numerous government programs to help people with rent, many fall short of meeting the needs. The rent allowance for public assistance hasn't gone up in 19 years. Subsidies range from a low of $169 a month for a single person to $411 for a large family. The average rental unit in the city is a lot higher, $877. One state program allows counties to give targeted populations with greater needs extra cash for rent.
They have allowed counties to apply for supplement programs since at least 2009. Erie County has not applied for that particular program.
Why not? One county official said it would reduce other benefits for public assistance recipients and also be too expensive.
Only 29 cents on the dollar is reimbursed through the state of New York, which means that the local Erie County taxpayers would be footing the bill for that other 71%.
Federally funded Section 8 rental vouchers help the 918 households who receive them in Erie County. Trouble is, there's a waiting list that's 18,084 applicants long. The city of Buffalo has received $16.3 million in federal COVID aid intended to help low-income renters and homeowners. The Brown administration, however, has yet to spend any of that money. Renters also play a role in the evictions. Many got assistance during the pandemic, but instead of using the money for rent, some spent it elsewhere.
There are certainly any number of instances where there were tenants that were taking advantage of the fact that the landlords really had no way to get rid of them. There were also instances of tenants who could pay but just wouldn't.
An eviction warrant doesn't necessarily result in a renter being forced from their apartment. Many leave under the threat of eviction, while others are put on the streets by city marshals.
I asked the city marshal's office how many evictions they've carried out this year. They told me they don't keep track and never have. For Channel 2 News, I'm WGRZ-TV with Investigative Post.